The Fountain of Youth, Philosopher's Stone, and the Holy Grail were all believed to grant eternal life. But researchers have discovered a group of tiny organisms that could have the same immortal capabilities. A recent study observed thousands of hydras in a laboratory and discovered these creatures have the ability to escape the aging process. Hydras and their stem cells. The middle of the hydra's body consists of multi-purpose skin cells that understands and recognizes mechanical stimuli. Their eye cells also act as stem cells, which are continuously renewing, also producing new nerve cells that travel out to its tentacles. They can regenerate if they are injured and can reproduce by budding. These animals move around with their bodies attached to other objects, but can move from one place to another. They extend and contract by a common cation of muscle movement and water pressure. After the 4 years, the researchers could not clearly state if the animal's fertility declined with age, which indicated there was no deterioration over the years. When I started experiments in graduate school, the dogma at the time was that animals should not be able to escape aging, all animals should age, explains Martinez. When I started my studies, I wanted to prove that Hydra could not escape aging, but after 4 years of basically detecting no mortality, I was convinced that Hydra would not age, and I published my paper in 1998. Recently Martinez performed another study that aimed to duplicate the previous one, but on a larger scale. The latest works observed 2,256 Hydra in the labs at Pomona College and Hydra over 8 years, which is 2 times longer than the first study. In the labs, researchers recreated little oases for the hydras and gave them fresh water 3 times a week and fed them fresh brine shrimp. I do believe that an individual hydra can live forever under the right circumstances, said Martinez. The chances of that happening are low because hydra are exposed to the normal dangers of the wild: predation, contamination, diseases. I started my original experiment wanting to prove that hydra could not have escaped aging. My own data has proven me wrong, twice. At the end of the study, Martinez reported the death rates of all the specimens were constant and very low. The results showed there was 1 death per 167 hydras each year, and 80% of the specimens' death rate remained constant, no matter their age and fertility. The other 20% fluctuated up and down, and the team believed this was because they were working with fabricated conditions. In the first study, Martinez noted there was a lot of noise regarding the fertility of Hydra over time. This recent study provided stronger evidence that these tiny organisms are immortality, as it showed no signs of mortality and there was constant fertility over the 8 years.